We either learn to master money or it will master us, okay? So it starts with an understanding where money money is never my identity, good or bad. Money is never my achievement, my status, how other people think of me, keeping up with the Joneses. Or money, I don't believe that money will never come to me. I don't believe that I'm bad with money. I don't believe that I'm not worth anything. Those are the negative poverty mindsets that hit people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Those both need to be rejected. And what you need to do is you put money in its proper place as simply a store of value. And I'm going to focus on being of value to others. And then being disciplined when I do get money, right? There's two sides. Money comes from creating value, unless you steal it. Money comes from creating value for others. So what are my skills? What are the ways I'm creating value for other people? In the material value, right? There's other types of value. But in this world, what do I love to do? Where am I creating immense value for other people? And where am I really good at things? We call that the sweet spot, okay? This is very controversial, but I don't believe in a calling. And all my the God friends, and I love God, they're like, how dare you say that? There's a calling for everyone. I'm like, yeah, but then when something goes wrong, you think you missed your calling. I don't believe in any of that. I think that God gives us incredible skills and talents, things that we love to do. Because some people love things they suck at, and they're really good at things they hate. And then that has to meet huge needs in the world that create a lot of value. It's a sweet spot. And that's what we need to do with our children, okay? We often ask kids, what do you want to do when you grow up? That's a bad question. You got to ask your kids what lights you up. And then you hone
what
skills.
Excites you.
What excites you. What is a big need in the world for you? What do you think is a huge need that we can solve? Get them thinking that way. And when you're focusing on creating value in the world, a lot of that baggage just kind of melts.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about if you're depressed or suicidal or sad, the best way to get out of it is to go serve somebody. Go help someone.
Yes.
Go encourage somebody. It's the best, quickest hack. So that creates value. And so the point here with a 35-year-old that's spinning and they're in their midlife crisis and they're struggling, it's go back to basics and realize that money is just a store of value, and that I want to hone my skills to do what I love, what I'm good at, and what meets massive needs in the world.
How does someone, when they understand money is a store of value and they realize they don't have any of it,
Mm-hmm.
how do they not say, well, that means I don't have any value because I haven't learned how to make money or manage it properly.
Yeah.
So I am worthless.
Money is not a store of your value. Money is simply a store of its own value. That's why you have to remove the identity structure. You, Lewis, are invaluable. As a human, you are invaluable. That's the first step.
Right.
I'm valuable just by being a person.
Yes.
But the value that I can create for others, the problems I can solve, the wants and needs I can meet, the empathy and service and ways to hunt for helping.
Yes.
One of the rewards is financial. So money is a store of creating that kind of value. So one better question to ask yourself is, instead of saying, why am I so worthless, is to say, how might I create more value? See, there's a story. You know who Sharon Lechter is?
No.
She's the kind of the godmother of financial literacy. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah.
The Cash Flow Game. She has 14 international bestsellers. Wow. She's helped the last 6 presidents. She's 80 years old. She's unbelievable.
Wow.
She kind of passed the baton when we did our book, Value Creation Kid. She said, Scott, when I was a teenager and when I was a kid, my dad asked me one question that changed my whole life. You want to know what it was?
Sure.
He said every night before bed, he'd ask me this question. Who did you add value to today?
Mm-hmm.
One question. Over and over and over. And she said, over time, I started to see a lens. The whole world was a lens. Oh, I can create value for this person right now. Oh, I can encourage this person right now. Oh my gosh, the teacher needs me to do this. My sibling, I can add value to my parents. Oh, this is a business opportunity. Oh, my neighbors need help here. Oh, I could charge for this. This is incredible. Hunting for value everywhere she went. And it's one of the greatest unlocks that we teach parents.
That's beautiful. I love that. Most people just, have their kids say a prayer at night or just
we do
put
that
them
too.
to bed. But it's also ask this question, how did you add value today?
It's an incredible question.
That's powerful.
And it's an unlimited question. It's not a yes or no.
Right.
Because you want kids to be in a, like the spirit of play, right?
Make it a game. Make it a game.
Make it fun. Like until further notice with your children, celebrate everything. You should make things fun. The spirit of play trumps the spirit of coercion and power every single time. If you have a defiant kid, if you have a kid that's just tough, it's like, this kid battles me. I got to sit there for 30 minutes after dinner to make him take that last bite. Everyone has those kids. I have one.
Wow.
The way to win that is to win their heart.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have fun.
Yes.
Enjoy that child. If you can enjoy the child and play, you win their heart.
Wow.
And then you win loyalty.
Yes.
And then all those tough traits that you were frustrated at before now get to be used for power. See, that kid grows up, they're not going to be swayed. They're not going to be, bullied. They won't let other people bully, in fact.
Mm.
If that's a teenage girl, when you win that loyalty and you win that heart, they're not going to be taken advantage of. They're not going to let the bullies and the cliques tell them who they are.
Wow.
You see the power of that kind of a kid?
Yes.
So the key is to switch it.